Welcome back to another Cozy Crafts tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet a bow. Hi everybody and welcome back to another Cozy Crafts tutorial. My name is Selah and I'm going to be showing you how to make this quick and easy bow. If you are a beginner, this may be a little bit harder for you to follow along with because I do use an advanced stitch. It's called the triple crochet stitch, and if you don't know how to do that, I'd recommend learning before you try out this pattern. But if you're a more advanced crocheter, you should have no trouble at all with this. So the materials you're going to be needing is an H 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, scissors, and yarn. I'm using evergreen yarn. That's the color is evergreen, but it is a worsted weight, and it is a Red Heart with Love brand. Okay, so let's get started. How you start is you make a magic ring, and if you don't know how to do that, then I will have a tutorial soon, slow and beginner friendly, on how to do it. So just try to go along as best as you can if you don't know how to do it. Okay, so I made my magic ring, put it on my hook, yarn over, pull through both of the loops, and chain one. I chain one to keep the circle secure while I'm working in it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain up 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now you're going to do 5 triple crochets. So I'm going to show you, once how to do the triple crochet. You yarn over twice, then you go in, you yarn over, pull through, then you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So you are going to do that 4 more times to have a total of 5. So that's 2. Oops. That's 3. 4, and last one, 5. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to do a slip stitch into the center of the bow. Okay, and now you want to raise it just a little bit. So now what you're going to do is mirror the first side by doing 5 triple crochets onto this side as well. The first one may be a little bit difficult. I need to get some more yarn, just because you're going from a small stitch to a really big stitch, slip stitch to a triple crochet, so it might be a little bit difficult on the first stitch. It always is for me. So now continue with the rest of the pattern. So that was 1 triple crochet for that side. So 2, I'm going to tighten this, so that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now what you're going to do, I'm going to tighten this just a little bit, is you're going to chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go into the center of the bow, and you're going to do a slip stitch. Pull up just a little bit, and after you're going to do is you're going to tighten your bow, so bring in the center. And now what you're going to do is put your hook back into that hole. You're going to chain up 1, and you're going to leave a pretty long tail. So I'm probably leaving too much of a long tail, but it's always better to have too much than too less. So just pull all of that yarn through, put your hook aside, and I'm going to try to bring in my circle. It doesn't really, it doesn't really matter if the circle is, if you have a little bit of a circle, because you're going to be wrapping around it, so it really isn't going to make much of a difference. So now what you're going to do is you're going to, what is that called? I'm drawing a blank. Tie. There we go. Tie, you're going to double knot both of the tails together. And then you don't really have to keep your magic tail one. If you want to, you can. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the longer piece and just wrap it around. Try to make it in the same spot as possible. And you don't have to use the whole strand. I cut off too much, so I probably won't even use the whole thing. Okay, see? There we go. That's pretty good. I didn't do it super tight, but when you do it, you want to do it pretty tight. So, I'm not going to like tie it in or anything. So actually, what you're going to do now is you're going to go to the back and you're going to sew in both of your tails, or just one of them, the longer one, and you're going to make sure that's really secure so that this part doesn't come off. I'm not going to show you how to do that, just for the sake of this tutorial, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it just perfectly. So, I'm going to leave you. I hope that you enjoyed making this bow. I hope that if you're a beginner, you were able to follow along well enough to make a successful bow, and I hope that yours looks a little bit better than mine. I kind of rushed doing this, but it is a very quick and easy pattern, I admit. So, I'm Selah, and stay tuned for some upcoming patterns, fun, and as simple as possible. Bye-bye!